Sorry friends. Well, I wasn't intending on making a video today as I was aiming to relax on a rare day off, and also I didn't believe that there was anything worthy of interest to do a video on. However, to my rescue came Northern Ireland's #1 walking talking flump, Nicola Coughlan, and her absolute apoplectic mental breakdown over a lady named Gemma O'Doherty. Now what's Gemma O'Doherty done, you may ask? Well, Gemma's shared a photograph of school children in Longford, Republic of Ireland online in order to make a point that Ireland is no longer predominantly a white country. Now, I'm not sure as to whether Gemma obtained permission to show this photograph, but anyway, let's assess what is being said here. This immigration is having a big impact in the Republic of Ireland and is already polarising opinions, a lot of which are mentioned in the Twitter feeds, which I will leave below. It's hardly surprising that the woke libtards are absolutely creaming their crackers over this and hailing this as absolutely wonderful, and they absolutely cannot debate, no surprises there, with those who are saying this is all part of Leo Varadkar's grand plan to erase whites from the Republic of Ireland as part of the EU clergy plan. When the riposte from the left is always shut up, don't be racist, accept this or else, we all know how it will end. People won't shut up and obey anymore. And as we've seen over the past few years, and especially this last weekend with the Brexit Party triumphing in the European elections, when people fear for their future, they will fight and will answer back. Why should anybody care about what they're called at this point anymore? Racist, sexist, bigot are just words without meaning anymore, and it is the left which have taken the sting and the shame out of them. Have we considered that maybe some of these children in the future might not wish to stay in the Republic of Ireland? What happens down the line when Irish African or Irish Middle Eastern children leave the Republic of Ireland as Africa and the Middle East gain more buoyant economies in the future, possibly backed by Russian and Chinese investment and intervention? Will these children be as wonderful then when they reject what the left has apparently gifted them and gone against the grain? Help! Help! The blacks have gone off the plantation! One day we will all be an homogenous glob race-wise, and this is probably going to be long after most of us are in our graves, and if planet Earth is still here, and there will ultimately be no differentiations as there are now, race-wise. However, this needs to happen naturally and not to be forced through any nefarious motive. The fact that any idiot cheers for destruction of any race should be enough for that person to be permanently sectioned for their mental health and sanity, and ours. Also, these fraudsters claim to be for diversity. Well, diversity means all. What they really want is an apartheid for white people, and if that will be of any benefit, look what happened in South Africa, where those who claim that one race is more precious than others, maybe we should ask why they've been precious. Do they really care about these people, or are they just a prop or a way by which they can look good and boast and brag about it online? Also, why the reluctance to help the homeless and disabled people, some of whom are black and some also homosexual? Now, is it because there is absolutely no profit in helping the homeless and disabled, whereas able-bodied black and homosexuals are just a cash cow and the gifts which keep on giving? One positive note that's come from this is that there is a resistance in the Republic of Ireland towards the eradication of white people, and maybe there could be calls for an ROIIP, Republic of Ireland Independence Party, in the near future, perhaps coupled with an ISIT as well. Time to send in Nigel Farage, perhaps? Finally, to threaten to report somebody online just because they hurt your feelings doesn't work. The police aren't interested anymore. Look what happened with Count Dankula. He's now a bigger threat to the snowflakes because he was reported to the police over that infamous video. I could see somebody from the alt-right, maybe Paul Joseph Watson, maybe Carl Benjamin, maybe Marcus Meekin, reaching out to Gemma within the next few days. So, once again, another monumental defeat for the left. It would be laughable if it was a comedy sketch. Ah well, this is Clown World. Honk honk. By the way, flumps are racist. 4chan's just decided that. Just so that you're aware. Sorry, friends.